you like when you're growing up?
That's a good question, just imagine this, right? I'll take you back to a couple years when I was growing up in a country where everybody around you is poor and pretty much no one around you knows anything about success, so you're growing up seeing just straight poverty. I was just existing, now that I'm looking back at it. Just existing, you have no control of the situation, you're just a kid. Sometimes you need to take a step back, breathe some fresh air. College for me at the beginning was like something you had to do, But what if that's not what you're supposed to do? What if you want more than that? Like, you spend 5 years of your life not even thinking, am I doing the right thing? You don't even question it, I didn't want to become an employee. And literally that's what they do in college. You go to college and all you do is train to become an employee, to become someone else's employee and to make someone else rich. You're not thinking about it. You're just going, You start thinking like, wait a minute, there's people out there doing bigger things than me. Actually, I have a chance at it. And then you just start, there's a lot of, you feel so uncomfortable being at work because there is a bigger world out there and that you can do more and that you don't have to just do what you're doing now. So there's this like fire that starts burning inside of you where you feel like you are supposed to be doing something else, right? But you're not doing it. So you're just like, I'm uncomfortable, like you want to do more. And then where you're at, you're kind of stagnant and you see yourself like, it's like you picture yourself being so small and the world being so big and you're not moving. Like there's a bigger world of possibilities out there. You see other people becoming successful quick and then you're not successful yet. And then you're asking yourself, is this even worth it? Am I even doing the right thing? Should I even be doing this? And then quickly you go back to, no, I have to, I don't have any other choice. So that's where you start realizing that if you want to do something, you have to really work hard for it. Remember, this is the thing that I always say, right, all the time. Life is the most precious thing you can ever get. And time, like we were talking about, is the most precious thing you can ever get. Because you only have a certain amount of time in this world. And if you think about it, look at your age. You already have all those years spent in here on Earth. And that means that time is gone. So if you think about it, wasting time, and that's why you feel bad about yourself when you waste time too, because you're wasting that precious elixir of life, which is time. So you start building a business, you start trying new things. I started a new company about a year and a half ago or 2 years, so you start doing new things and then something fails and then you feel bad and then you start something else. It's just this constant fight with yourself where you're telling yourself, I can't be stagnant, I have to do something, so you're kind of fighting your inner self. You're letting go of the old self because your old self is lazy. Your old self doesn't want to do anything. Your old self is happy by just being at home, playing video games, not doing anything, But your new self wants to. There is no reason to worry about, this business didn't work out. I was not able to do this. I failed over here. I made so many mistakes. I lost money in the stock market. All those things. If you know, you're gonna make it. So there is no reason to worry. There's no reason to be afraid of trying new things. Because of what? You can try new things. There's nothing that's stopping you from it. Only yourself. And that's the problem. That's the stage that I'm in now, where you're doubting yourself constantly. You want to start new things, but you're like, other people started the same thing and they're successful now, and I'm not even close to being successful. So you start wondering, is this even for me? Like, am I allowed to be successful? Like, why are they successful and I'm not? You should start wondering, like, am I going to be able to? You just start doubting yourself. Not everybody's journey is the same. So once you understand that you're going to fail sometimes and other people are not going to fail, that's when you start realizing that it's just a process. Maybe you're going to be successful at something else, and just keep trying. You know what the scariest part is? When I'm alone on my computer and everything's quiet at night, those quiet nights, and I start thinking, is this even worth it? Am I even making the right choice, the right decision? And you know, those raw moments when you look at yourself and you think, maybe in the future I will become successful. And then will my future self look back and think about this night where it was all quiet and no one could see me, right? When no one was there for me. Those are the most important moments, when I either break or make it. That is the real truth, when you sit down and you start thinking. And it's sad sometimes, you know, and sometimes it's just your own emotions, and you know, you have to control yourself. I try to control myself and tell myself, you know, we're good, we're doing this, it's okay, this is part of the process, just keep repeating myself. But that loneliness and the fact that I'm able to do it on my own and I'm okay with being alone, that is the key. And that's where I strengthen. That's where I grab my strength from. And that's what I keep holding on to, the fact that I will do it.